these false claims of widespread election fraud doing to our country right now?
They appear to be motivated in part because the president doesn't like to lose and never admits loss. I'm more troubled by the fact that other Republican officials who clearly know better are going along with this, are humoring him in this fashion. It is one more step in delegitimizing not just the incoming Biden administration, but democracy generally. And that's a dangerous path.
Former President Barack Obama warned that President Donald Trump's refusal to acknowledge the results of the 2020 presidential election was a dangerous path and delegitimizing democracy in America. It's one more step in delegitimizing not just the incoming Biden administration, but democracy in general, Obama told CBS Scott Pelley in an interview excerpt released on Thursday. Trump has yet to concede the election to his Democratic challenger Joe Biden, despite numerous news organizations calling the race for the former vice president Saturday. A litany of foreign dignitaries have congratulated Biden on his victory, and his team has already kicked off some of their transition efforts. Trump and his allies have continued to challenge the results in court, insisting widespread fraud and other irregularities were responsible for his electoral defeat. But election officials from both parties have all publicly attested there was no mass malfeasance. And even if the president does score some legal victories, the wide margins in key swing states place the odds of reversing the election results at practically none. Many of Trump's Republican allies in the Senate, House, and his administrations have refused to acknowledge Biden as president-elect, claiming the election results were unclear. Emily Murphy, the Trump-appointed head of the General Services Administration, has also not yet recognized Biden as president-elect, which by law bars his transition team from formally going forward with his move to the White House. During his interview, Obama said Trump's resistance of the results appeared to be motivated in part because the president doesn't like to lose. He added that he was more troubled by the fact that Republican officials that clearly know better are going along with this. Cindy McCain, the widow of Senator John McCain, who ran against Obama in 2008, agreed with Obama's sentiment, saying her husband would be very troubled by Trump's refusal to accept defeat. It's dangerous for this to occur. It's time that the president gets on the right side of history and make sure that our incoming president has all the things he needs to begin with his feet on the ground. McMichain told CNN's Wolf Blitzer on Thursday. Well, he still does not want to concede defeat. He still has some hopes, and I hope the hope will be hopeful at the end of the day. Meanwhile, someone believes that Obama has destroyed America by not allowing Biden to do his election alone. Your involvement is what made this election suspicious. African mentality. Like seriously, this man supported Hillary Clinton the other time. This man won. Trump won. Nobody talked about African mentality. You can imagine. Well, they are telling him, keep quiet, fool. Worldwide, if Trump succeeds, even Buhari will come for third term. I pity Nigeria supporting Trump. Truth be said, I don't think America has ever had a president that is so dramatic and problematic as Trump. Obama's presidency, biggest mistake for America and American democracy. Most of you think that America is like Nigeria, where bad leaders are voted for. Americans voted for Joe Biden. You can see that from the way they celebrated his victory. Nigerians should not cry more than the Americans. Obama is an evil man. Nonsense. What are you saying? Obama, go and sit down. It is the way that the US is structured that made it difficult for Trump to rig the polls. If not, with the desperation of Trump, he would have rigged the election. Every state in the US have their different electoral system, different voting system, even ballot system are different. So the election is not controlled from Washington, where Trump would place a stooge to do his biddings, just as he has placed one stooge in the Supreme Court when he replaced a liberal judge, late Ruth Bader, with a conservative judge, Coney Barrett. The entire election process was totally out of Trump's control, hence the shouting from the rooftop that the polls were rigged. President Trump still has more than 2 months to inauguration day to present his case in the Supreme Court with all the evidences that the court will need for President Trump to prove his case. Until Trump does that, Joseph Biden will be sworn in on 20th January 2021. Exactly my point. You can concede defeat doesn't mean that if you have all the evidence to take to Supreme Court, that does not mean that the man cannot be removed. So all this drama is not going to help. Honestly, it's not going to help. It's not helping matter at all, and it's not even listening to anybody. That is where the problem is. Well, Trump, please just pack your bags and go in peace. Many people thought American democracy is similar to the one practiced here in Nigeria. In America, no individual is greater than the state. Donald Trump and his generation should go and rest. Bad man, he has taken rigging style of Africa to USA. You think they will accept it? You can imagine the way some people just reason. A rigging machine. Hey, oh my God. Obama is on his own. He wants to use Joe Biden to claim back to White House to continue his CCC activity from where he has stopped before. So why did he not do that? With all this thing that they are talking about, he spent 8 years there. Why did he not? For the first time, he won. Second time again, he won. He got him. So all this Democrat agenda, why did he not? At least he had a whole 8 years to do that. Why did he not do so? Some people don't even know the God they are serving. You think one man can just come and change the whole thing for everybody? It's not possible. Just watch your own salvation and do the right thing. All this accusation, to me, the way people are even going about this whole thing is even tiring. It's even tiring. So it is the Trumps that is the most righteous person. So you think if Joe Biden come, even if they have any whatever, so the American people will not agree to that. You that you are in America, so you will not agree to that. If he does what you don't like, it will face the music. So it is only in Nigeria that we don't have voice. They don't allow you to talk. You vote them in, you start to criticize them. The next thing, they will arrest you. No, it doesn't happen there. It doesn't happen there. Nigeria is a free fall for all these atrocities. Well, what is your business? You have run for 8 years in USA. Leave Trump alone, okay? Don't worry. If Trump emerge victory, you must leave America. He cannot leave America. Trump has won before. Nobody left America. Trump won. He won very well. So nothing is still going to happen. If Trump wins, nothing will still happen. Everybody should just calm down. People are just like, this desperation is just on the high side. You can come here and say whatever you want to say. Of course, anybody that say whatever, will be treated as such. So whether Obama say one thing or he not say anything, it does not change the fact. If Trump wins, he will definitely win. He has won before and he can still win. So all this noise here and there, to me, it's of no use at all. It's of no use.